Hello, hello. Well, I'm in Christchurch College, which is probably most famous now, not for being one of the 38 university colleges, but for being where the scene Harry Potter was filmed, the dining hall scene, although it actually wasn't filmed there. It was, hello, Charlotte, 1997. It was actually filmed in a studio, but it was the influences was taken from that, and we know that because Harry Potter has 4 houses and the 4 tables in the dining room for each house, and the actual hello, hello Italy, hello in the rain in Oxford, and Harry Potter, of course, the Christchurch dining hall, as you'll see when we get in there, only has 3. At the moment we're in the quad. Christchurch is probably the oldest of the colleges. Well, one of the oldest. It's got like an actual cathedral in it. And because it has a cathedral, that's why Oxford's called a city. Because all towns that have cathedrals are called cities. So this is the reason. This college is the reason Oxford is a city. I hope you can hear me all right. I'm using my speaker thing because I tend to get thrown out of places, and I thought if I use the microphone I might not get thrown out. So yesterday I got thrown out of somewhere. Hello, yes, oh my god, Oxford. So this is Christchurch College, and that, you just heard it probably dong then, is the famous bell tower. I'm sorry, I only understand English. Cool. And it reputedly chimes a number of times, and the college closes at 11, and all the students have to be in by then. And for those of you who've seen the film, I know you're all probably Harry Potter fans, that's why you've tuned in. And because Christchurch is really well known for Harry Potter, we'd love to come there. Well, do come and visit. Do a visit. But it's raining today, so it's better on a different day. For those of you who've seen the film Chariots of Fire, there's a famous scene where the main character runs around this quad in time to the bells chiming. And hello, Moldova. Wow, good day to you. I hope the weather's better there than it is here. Hello, Mammy. So we're going to go and have a look in the dining hall in a minute, and this particular bit here where the water fountain is, you're not actually allowed to walk in that bit. That person's working here. Wow. Yeah, also there was the scene with the airship in Lara. Yes, it is a beautiful place. What's that film called? Lara. Oh, it's so famous, I've forgotten it now. Run the course. Bonjour. What's that film called? Not Chariots of Fire. Laura. It's it was a very famous writer. I can't think now. I absolutely can't think. Not Laura Croft, no. Laura, and there was an airship, and there were animal spirits, and oh, my brain's gone dead. I'll remember later. There's a polar bear. Any clues? I'll hold it like this so you get a really good view of it. I must not get wet. No, it's all right. I've got my umbrella. See, I've got my trusty umbrella. So I just hope that I keep the reception. Hogwarts. Here is Hogwarts. Yeah, this is the dining room. Is probably the most famous part of this building. I'm slightly worried that I'll lose you when I get in there because I'm on a different phone reception. Yes, I have an umbrella. Yeah, so let me take you to it and see if we can get in. And I want to take you to the cathedral too. I'm trying to think what the name of that film was, though. It's a famous one. It's got Laura in it, and she has a pet animal. Yeah, the movie was shot in the studios, but also it was shot around lots of parts of Britain. One of the trees is in Blenheim Palace, which I took you to the other week, and another of the trees, the Harry Potter trees, was in New College, Oxford, which I took you to. 5 minutes was filmed there in the tree with the little boy sitting in the tree, and then all sorts of things going on. So as you can see, there's not many people here today because it's quite rainy. So thank you for the hearts. If you keep the hearts going, I know I haven't lost you, because these walls, it's a really, really old college, this, and does look like a castle. Literally it was a Saxon church, and then they built the cathedral on it. You miss the Harry Potter years? Yes, me too. So yeah, so keep the hearts going, and I know I haven't lost you. We're going to go into the building now. Here we go. You can have a look at the hall. I'm going to take my umbrella down. This was actually used in one of the scenes, because on the stairs, if you remember when they first came to Hogwarts, they were on the stairs, and Mrs. McGonagall, before they got put into their houses, she stood at the top of the stairs, so we're going to go and stand at the top of the stairs. So, here's the top of the stairs. Thank you for inviting followers. You're going to love this. You're going to so love this. I hope you can hear me all right. Just talking to you in my microphone. So here we go into the famous dining room. Yeah, keep the hearts going, then I'll know you're there, and I'll keep doing it. I might have to be quiet when I'm in the dining room. That's right, it's a place where Harry Potter came the first time. All of the pictures around the wall are famous British MPs. In Christmas, we have a Christmas tree in this corner. The roof's made of hornbeam wood, which is very old wood, often used in ships, I think.
The middle ground.
So, sorry. There is a window because the person who went here wrote Alice in Wonderland, and there is an Alice in Wonderland window, but I do have trouble finding it, so maybe this guide will be able to help me see it in a minute. Thank you for the hearts. To show you the old MPs and the ceiling, and I'll show you see there's only 3 tables, and in Harry Potter there's 4 tables, and all the ghosts float on the ceiling. So I walk around now, the table's laid out for their lunch. Very lucky students who go here. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so.
So I'm trying to look for the window. I believe it was in this corner. This is the high table. One of my friends was actually a wizard in the Harry Potter film. I'm sat at this high table in the thing. I believe the Alice in Wonderland window's over there, but we can't see it. Yeah, his name's Paul Redford. You can find him. He was like one of the wizards, and he's a friend of mine. So I can't see the Alice in Wonderland window. We could go and ask that man. I remember my ex-husband showing at me when I first came, so I know there is an Alice in Wonderland window here, because Alice would have played in the grounds of this place. So the men in the bowler hats that are over there, that are the guards. Cool that you attract pools. They're called bulldogs. That's what they're called. They're the security guards, and they're all wearing bowler hats. But he's gone at the moment, obviously, because there's not a lot happening here. Yes, there's 2 fireplaces. I should take you to see a fireplace. But I was hoping to find that window. It's so weird, I'm sure. I can't see it at all. I'll take you to see a fireplace now. I'll ask the security man. There's a fireplace on that side, and they do have real fires in. You're a wizard, are you? I write steampunk books called Paradox Child about time travel and magic. I just ask. Excuse me, I'm sure years ago my husband showed me a window to do with Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, I'll show you.
And I can't find it at all. I wondered if I dreamt it for a minute.
Yeah, please.
Which one is it?
You can see Alice. That's Alice little face in the top window there.
Yes.
That's the character in the corner of that window.
Right.
Opposite is Charles Dodgson, who is Lewis Carroll.
Wow.
Then you see the dodo in that corner of that window.
Yes, the
And
dodo.
then if you come down to the other
There's
windows,
Alice in it.
and then you see various characters.
Oh, and there's a queen.
There's the Queen, and I don't know who that is. Is that the Mad Hatter?
No, that's the frog person who
Yeah.
gives the letter.
Yeah, and then there's the rabbit.
Yeah, and that's the Mad Hatter.
And there's that rabbit.
And rabbit and the turtle.
Turtle, Queen at the end.
And the
there.
Queen of Hearts. Wonderful. I went to see the film yesterday.
Is it any good?
It's not as good as the first one, but they put a lot of money into it.
I bet they did. Doesn't always mean anything, does it?
No.
Fireplace is the elongated heads, if you remember, of that story where Alice's heads get stretched.
Oh, right. And that's where he got the inspiration from, that very fireplace,
You know,
do you
I
think?
don't know whether he was the inspiration for the fireplace or it was the other way round, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Wow. And all of these are MPs, aren't they, that are around the wall?
No,
No?
they're various people.
Various people.
Yeah.
Who is the Queen over there? There's a...
Well, that's Queen Elizabeth I, that
Right.
portrait next to King Henry VIII,
Right.
and the bust is Queen Elizabeth II, the present Queen.
Oh, wow, yeah, and she just had her birthday, 90.
Has indeed, yeah.
Were you invited?
No. Well, we celebrated here because.
Did you?
Because she's been Henry VIII's college, if you see, it's Queen's College.
Oh,
so
right.
Queen is known as the visitor. She comes every now and then.
Wow.
So we have.
So the Queen
association with
actually
the Queen.
comes here to visit?
A couple of years ago.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Well, you're in the right place today because it's pouring with rain out there. Thank you very much for your talk.
Where are you from?
I'm from Oxford, but I'm getting old and I forget things. And I remember my husband worked for years ago. He brought me and showed me the window, but I seem to remember it was over there. So it just shows you how your mind plays tricks on it.
That's Lewis Carroll at the back there, Charles Dodgson, number 40.
Oh, I should go and have a look at that
If
one.
you look at Alice's father, the Dean Liddell, when you go out of the hall
Yeah.
and look up, that's the portrait of Liddell.
Oh,
the
okay.
Dean at the time.
Right, so that one there is Lewis Carroll.
Yeah, that's what they're called, say, Charles Dodgson, that was his real name.
Yes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Wow, that was really awesome, getting to talk to that person and finding the window, which I thought was in completely a different place. So we're going to look at the picture of Charles Dodgson now, which is that one there, who is really Lewis Carroll. And then, I don't know why we seem to, I'm sure I'm coming out the, we look above us, apparently. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Then there's the picture he was talking about. God, I'm getting old, I can't even remember. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm going to end this now and I'll take you in the cathedral. I'll just take a couple of pictures and I'll take you in the cathedral. So thank you for tuning in and for all the hearts.